Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Miss
Miss
L.
L.
Today I brought the bag of wonder. You know what that means?
We're going to do something fun.
We're going to play a game.
We are going to do something fun. But first, let's review what we learned last class. You guys remember what a hypothesis is?
Educated guess.
Right. Do you guys know what that means?
It's an educated guess.
Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's have fun now. For this fun activity, you guys are going to try and guess the idea that I'm thinking of. And I'm going to give you some examples and non-examples that are going to help you figure this out. I'm going to show you guys some things that are examples of the idea that I'm thinking of. And I'm also going to show you some things that are not examples of the idea that I'm thinking of. The yes examples will represent the idea that I'm thinking of, and they're going to have similar characteristics. So let's start with our first example, which is an apple. So an apple has two characteristics. It is round and it's red. So my concepts could be things that are round or things that are red. Now let's pull out our non-example. Our non-example is a rock. Now the rock is also round like the apple, which means that because it's a non-example, my concept cannot be things that are round, or my idea, sorry. Because it is round like the apple, my idea cannot be things that are round. Because if our example and our non-example have something in common, that characteristic is automatically taken out and it cannot be the concept. However, we still have the concept that things that are red. So my concept could be things that are red. Do you guys have any questions about what we're about to do before we move on and start doing
No.
Sorry. Okay, so please get into groups of three. Okay, so now that you guys are in groups, I'm going to draw examples and non-examples out of our bag of wonder. And in your group, you're going to discuss with your members about concepts that you think these examples could represent. Are you guys ready? Okay. Here is an example. And our non-example is an onion. Now, based on our new example and non-example, what concepts do you guys think that I could be thinking of? Or what idea do you think I could be thinking of?
Things we can eat.
Yes, it's a good one.
Sweet food.
That's also good. Okay, so our next example is a banana. And our next no example is broccoli. So with our new examples and non-examples, do you guys have any new, actually just stop and just say, yes?
Food that grows on trees?
Yes?
Closed out fruit.
What?
Closed out fruit.
That's another good one. Okay, so based on our current examples and non-examples, do all our hypotheses still work? Our hypotheses still work?
Things that we can eat.
So why does things that we can eat no longer work?
Because we eat oranges and onions.
Right, good. Anything else? They still work? Okay, awesome. Here is our next example. tomato. And here's our next non-example, a potato. All right, do all of our hypotheses still work?
No.
Which one does not work?
The sweet food.
Why?
Tomatoes aren't sweet.
Good. Okay, can you guys think of any new hypotheses based off of the new examples?
Food that grows on trees should be removed because tomatoes don't grow on trees.
Good. What do they grow on?
Vines.
Yes, right. Okay. Yes, what else?
Food without fruits.
Let's check that. In your group, I would like you to talk about or come up with the characteristics of fruit that we discussed last lesson.
Food without fruit.
Why?
Because tomatoes are not fruit.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let's test this guess. In your groups, discuss what characteristics makes food a fruit. Think back to our last lesson. What did we learn? Okay, are you guys ready to share? Give me one answer that your group came up with. Yes?
Fruit can grow from trees or vines.
Good.
Fruits come from flowers.
Well, fruits have seed in the part you eat.
Good. So fruits have seeds in the part that we eat. Yes?
Fruits can be sweet.
Yes, they can be sweet. Okay, so let's look at our tomato. So, does a tomato grow on trees or vines?
Yes.
Okay.
Super long.
Okay, so does a tomato come from a flower? Remember last class when we were talking about tomatoes in the picture I showed you? Did it look like the tomatoes come from flowers?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so does a tomato have seeds in the part we eat?
No.
Let's check. Here. Do you see any seeds? Okay. Do you see seeds?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so a tomato does have seeds in the part we eat. Is a tomato sweet?
No.
No, it is not sweet. But remember, fruits can be sweet, which means they don't have to be sweet. So, based on our observations, is a tomato a fruit?
Yes.
Good, okay. So, now let's look at our hypotheses again. Foods that are fruits. Does this work as a possible concept?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys feel comfortable saying that that is our concept? Good. So a tomato is a fruit. Now let's look back at our concept list. We have foods that are fruits. Do all of our yes examples fit this concept?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys comfortable with saying that this is our concept?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to pull objects out of the bag of wonder and you're going to tell me whether they're fruit or not. A cucumber. Is a cucumber a fruit?
No.
Let's check this. What do you see?
It does have seeds in it.
So what does that mean?
It is a fruit.
Right. Okay, so let's try another one. How about a potato?
No.
No? Why is a potato not a fruit?
It doesn't have seeds in the part we eat.
Right. So see? No seeds. So what about a pumpkin?
Yes, because it comes from a flower and has seeds in the edible part.
It also grows on a vine.
Right, good. Those are both good answers. I want everyone to come up with their own examples of fruit. Okay, are you guys ready to share?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kevin, what is your example of fruit?
Strawberry. Because it has seeds in the part we eat, and it grows on a vine.
Good. So it matches with our characteristics of fruit. Yes.
A pear,
Pear. That's also good.
because it has a seed in the part we eat.
Does it also come from flowers? Can anyone help her out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, classmate.
Does it also grow on trees?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or vines?
Yes.
Okay. So Sue, what about you? Do you have an example?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. That's a good example as well. Okay. So why do you think a pineapple is a fruit?
Because it grows on trees.
Does it also come from flowers and have seeds in the edible part?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So
How about a watermelon?
so why do you think a watermelon is an example?
It grows on a vine. It comes from a flower. It has seeds in the part we eat.
Good. So we all have examples now. Strawberries, pears, pineapples, and watermelons are all examples of fruit. Okay, so I had an idea, and you guys came up with hypotheses of what the idea could be, and we went through examples and non-examples, and we learned some things about fruit. So have you guys eaten anything recently? Perhaps one of the examples that we had today that were fruit that you didn't know were fruit.
A tomato.
How about you, Sue?
Pumpkin.
What about you, Kevin?
I totally had an orange like an hour ago.
But
It was a fruit.
Did you already know it was a fruit?
Well, yeah, but now I really know why.
Okay, good. Good. And why do you know it's a fruit?
Because seeds in it, and the part that I was eating, and it grows off of a tree. And yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay. Those are all good examples.